Greetings, and welcome to the new Encased RPG development update from Dark Crystal Games. Today we're going to talk about the game's narrative and how it's presented to the player. The game takes place before, during, and after the apocalypse, which locals refer to as the incident. At the start of the game, the player enters the Dome as a new Cronus employee. Encased's world will be revealed in its entirety only to the most attentive player. Every note, terminal, and voicemail contains not only the plot of the game, but also the stories of people doing their best to survive in a rapidly collapsing society. You'll have the opportunity to help some of them and complicate the lives of others. The player character in Encased is not a passive observer. He's the main driving force of the game world, affecting the fates of individuals, settlements, and entire regions. Game content changed significantly with the release of Patch 1. We changed the narrative to make the intro more engaging and dynamic. Many of our players thought we removed Magellan Station from the game entirely, but this is not so. You'll be able to visit Magellan shortly after the events of the new prologue. New Magellan has a lot of new content. The employees you encountered before haven't gone anywhere, and there are still side quests galore. Now you can leisurely complete all the available quests without being distracted by the main plotline. After all, saving the world can wait. Although Magellan was originally intended for a later stage of the game, Patch 1 scared a lot of people. But not to worry. From now on, patches and updates will feature expansions to existing content rather than radical changes. For example, Conquered Station, where the player arrives in the prologue, is already scheduled to get additional quests in the next patch. The story will also be gradually expanded, growing both deeper and broader in scope. The number of different ways to complete a particular task will increase, allowing you to complete the game in multiple ways. We want every side quest, every item, and every NPC to be in this world for a reason. Their stories will progress regardless of whether the player is involved or not, but only you can decide how they will progress. For example, many of you have already met Aaron Melville, the owner of the roadside picnic gas station. In the prologue, you can save him from bandits or take the side of the thugs and kill him. You can fix the turret at the station or just walk on by, leaving Aaron to deal with his own problems. The decisions you make will have a major impact on the first act. Some players will find Melville alive and well in his gas station, while others will find nothing but a lonely grave. You'll have recurring interactions like that with many different people. We're striving to ensure that every story in the game works like this: starting point, progression, and final resolution, regardless of the player's actions or even lack of action. This won't be the last Encased RPG development update. So subscribe to our channel, follow the news on our social networks, and join the discussion on our Discord server.